Hey everyone, this is Phil with Foundation Wealth Planning. Thank you for joining me. I've got a topic today that I think is going to be really exciting. It's about compound interest and the rule of 72. So, I did a video the other day that I posted on my website and online. I think you should all take a look at it. It's a little bit more of a complex topic, though, about how to determine a Roth versus traditional IRA. And I thought I should just go back to some of the basics. And one of the most basic, but yet most powerful investing concept is compound interest. So I wanted to go through that and help maybe drive that home as to why that's so important and encourage you to get started as soon as you can. So there's a classic question out there you may have heard. It asks, would you rather have a penny that doubles every day for 30 days, or would you rather have $1 million? That's a pretty difficult question. Most people would probably say the $1 million. However, if you said that, you would be wrong. So the $1 million is great, but the penny that doubles every day for 30 days turns into $5.3 million. Yeah. So that's the power of compound interest. And the idea of compound interest is you have some money, it grows and gets some interest. And then when you combine that interest with your original principal and what you put in originally, that starts to get interest. So your interest starts to earn interest. So the example would be, if you want to just run through some numbers, right? If you have $100 and that earns a 10% interest, return, growth, whatever you want to say, well, that $100 is going to earn $10, right? If you earn 10%. Okay. Well, the next year, you get to now take the 10% on the 110. So you have the 100 plus 110. So now the 10%, instead of earning $10, earns $11, right? The return from last year starts to earn some money. And that goes on and so forth for as many years as you're able to keep investing. And that's when it starts to become really powerful many years down the line. But eventually you're going to get to the point where you've got more money in there in growth than what you put in yourself. So I say that to say, get started as soon as you can. That's a pretty big deal, right? So if we talk about the rule of 72, you might give you a guideline as to how this works in real life. So if you want a quick way to say, well, how long is it going to take my money to double, right? Because in the penny example, it was doubling every day, which is unrealistic. In the real world, it's going to take a lot longer than that. So if you take 72 and you divide it by your anticipated interest rate or rate of return, that will give you the approximate number of years as to how long it will take to double. So if you have 72 and say you think you're going to get 7.2% rate of return, we'll make that easy. Divide 72 by 7.2 gives you 10 years. So every 10 years, your money would double at a 7.2% interest rate. The flip side of that, the other easy math would be if you did 10% rate of return, so 72 but divided by 10%, would say it would double every 7.2 years, right? So if you got a 7.2% rate of return, let's go with the first example, and your money's going to double every 10 years. And let's just say you were a super saver and you got together $100,000 in your account by the age of 30, and then you never added any money to it, but you got 7.2% rate of return every year. Well, let's look at what that looks at on a compound interest with just that 100,000 and not adding any more to it. Right, 100,000 at age 30 would turn into 200,000 at age 40, 400,000 at age 50, 800,000 at age 60, 1.6 million at age 70, right? And that's without adding any money from age 30 to age 70. So the compounding from when you're young really pays when you're older. So I encourage you, talk to a financial advisor, get yourself on a plan, start saving as soon as you can and investing as soon as you can. Make sure you're working on getting out of your consumer debt, get a good solid foundation with your emergency fund, and get investing. So If you have any questions, please reach out. We'd love to help you. Again, it's Phil with Foundation Wealth Planning. I'm a certified financial planner, and love helping people achieve their financial goals and using a biblical finance basis along the way. So look forward to helping you. Have a great day. Thank you.